Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. Whoa! And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Go. Right to the air, it's Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 58, up. Hey, Ken. Right.
Another run here with Paul. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
Test, butts right. Here we go, side. Right.
We'll try to run for it with Paul. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So,
here we go.
Nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive?
For the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And Now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Gray brought in motion. 2nd down. Burrow going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And he'll have a jet first down as he'll get this one up past the 20 to the 21.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Fields now to throw on first down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Here we go. Right.
On the give, it's Hall. Ball is hit. He's lost the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's get set. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Will McDonald getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They go play action for Burrow. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So, nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Gonna start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
331. You got it. No more. Easy. Angel. Tonight.
2nd down. It's Fields. A throw left side. Taken in by Wilson. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. They're going to work this down inside the 45. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go.
EQ. 11. Chip Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 3-9. Up, let's go. Press, punch right. Delta. Hey, can. Stay high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Back deep, Anthony Gould. This is taken at the 25. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. They'll run. This is Hall. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
11, 19 section. Right.
They'll go again with Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19. Get out to that. Let's go. Alpha right here. Sit high.
The handoff. Here comes Hall. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Jump. Here we go. Blue 58. Blue 58. Sit high.
Now Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, New York. Extra point drive forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Jets move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. A carry here for Brown. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 6.
Right, 80. Start.
Here's Brown, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Cut. 180.
The tight end Fant in motion. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 14 yards on that pass play there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here we go. What?
Off the play fake. Here is Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 28-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
On 1, right?
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Brown. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun. Got. 180. 11. Got.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's get set. 180. Got.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Mark them at the 7.
First down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
On 1, right?
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Forced out left.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
On 1, ready?
Now here's 2nd and goal. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal trial. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Zach Taylor will turn to his field goal unit. And this is blocked. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Hey, can.
To throw is Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space.
Here we go.
Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Easy. Here we go. Hey, can. Up. Hey, can. Press. West right. Hey, can. West right, zip. Right.
Here's Fields. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Give up the middle with Hall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 331. 331. Tonight.
Here's Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
1st and 10.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. And then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
First down. Fields. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Bengals 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Dad.
They'll run here with Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 180. Right shot. Dad.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Gun. Dad. Right 80. Right shot. Dad.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down.
Here we go.
A give. Here's Hall. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Jordan Battle up from the safety spot makes the play.
9-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Fields now on second down. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. And the Jets have a first down.
Here we go. Tonight.
They will run it over center with Hall. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Tonight.
Fields operating out of the pistol. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field.
On 2, ready?
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
On the pickup. It's second and
8. Here we go. 11, 11.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
a 2-yard pickup. Brings up third and 6.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third and 6.
Gun. Cut. 180. Shot.
Fourth quarter.
Making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
180. 12.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The kicking team up for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets add on to their already sizable lead.
34. Bengals 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Don't give on the ground, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
On 1, ready?
3rd and 9.
Here we go.
To a tight end motioning left here. 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. We're good. Green 19, get to that. Stay high.
They'll go again with Hall. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Go.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd
down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. All right.
Another run here with Paul. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 58, what's that?
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us.